Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create journal entry templates in Blue Onion. Templates allow you to save a predefined journal entry structure, including filters, groupings, and formatting, so you don't have to rebuild it every time. They help standardize reporting, reduce errors, and save time during month-end close. Templates are available inside the journal entry section of Blue Onion, and they power both automated subledger workflows and manual exports depending on your ERP setup. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create a template from scratch, how to use the standard default template option, how templates behave for subledger versus core customers, how to edit, version, or temporarily disable a template. So where templates live, first you're going to navigate to the journal entries section, and within journal entries, you'll see the interactive Explorer view. Here on this page, you have two options. You have your template view, and then you also have the interactive view. You can think of the Explorer view as your working canvas. This is where you build and preview your journal entry views before saving it as a template. So the first step in designing your journal entry templates is actually in the interactive view. So before creating a template, you can first design the journal entry view in the interactive Explorer by applying different filters, selecting date range, choosing your groupings, confirming the data structure, and making sure your template looks exactly how you want to. The next thing you'll do is actually generate your templates. So in order to generate a template, you're going to navigate to this second page underneath the Explorer view. The first piece you're going to do is create templates. Depending on how you have decided to structure your template, you're going to name your template based on the journal entry type and how you want to identify that template. Some customers use all of their orders in one template, while others break out by specific filters, order systems, order tags, or different channels and locations. In this case, I'll show you how to create an orders journal entry template with a specific filter. So in this case, I'm going to title this Orders Shopify. In the second section, you'll see that there is a journal entry type. We will list out all of your journal entries, and this is where you will select the type of journal entry you want this to save. The next option is to use financial statement currency. So if you are reporting everything in one currency, but you sell via multi-currencies, this would be an option for you to select. You can also unselect it, and your journal entry will break out by all of the different currencies that you currently sell to. The next option is grouping by. Here you will see that there are 4 options for orders. These group by options are going to be the same for your orders, cancellation, and revenue recognition templates. Order system is going to show you the order systems broken out either by Shopify or Amazon. Order system account will show you all of the stores and marketplaces within those order systems. So for example, if you have multiple Shopify stores, you can select order system account and you can see all of your data broken out by your different Shopify stores. Channel will be broken out by the different channels you sell. So Facebook, Instagram, if you have TikTok, manual, draft orders, for example, and there's many more. Location, this is if you have online store, point of sale, different warehouses, you can break out into these different groupings. So in this case, I'm going to show you by order system. And when you go under filters, you can see that all of the filters are available here. What this allows you to do is to define exactly what you want this template to look like in your template view. So for example, if you wanted to filter by a specific location, you can either enter in is a specific location. You also have the option in all of these filters to select is not, and that would allow you to say, I want all of these filters besides this one. The most common type of filters is by order system or order system account. And this is where if you had multiple systems, you could see Shopify, Amazon. And then also you have state, discount codes, channels, country, and order tag. Once you've actually determined your filters, you can create your templates. When your template is created, you'll be defaulted to this page where you will see the option to generate mappables now. Where this will ultimately lead you to is all of the line items that populate in that journal entry template, and you can now map this to your chart of accounts. Depending on what type of customer you are will determine how we bring in your chart of accounts. So if you are directly connected via NetSuite or QuickBooks, you'll have your chart of accounts automatically populated in your template. If you are a core customer, you will actually have to upload your chart of accounts directly into the application, and then you'll be able to select your chart of accounts based on what was uploaded. Once you have completed all of your mappings, you will save the mappings and the templates will populate under your template view where you can then see all of the details. So I'll now show you an example of a customer that has multiple templates where you can see the details. For example, I'm going to go into Explore, Template View. I like to toggle to Export View because this is where you can actually see the templates. And in this case, under Template View, you can see all of the templates that were generated. You can select the date range based off of the dates you are trying to close. And then now we have a feature where you can see data as of a certain point of time. And then we'll populate your data accordingly to the templates that were configured. So in this case, this customer has a cancellations journal entry. You can now see all of the line items have a general ledger account that's connected via their chart of accounts. And you can also identify where there's line items that need to be mapped still or were added after you saved that template. Once you have created your templates and you validated all of the mappings are correct, you have multiple options to manage your templates. So your template page is going to allow you to manage many different features within your templates. So within customers that are core specifically, you'll have an edit option for any of your templates where you can see the details of how you filtered that template. And then you'll have another icon that shows you the actual mappings that were done for that template. There's also a temporarily disable button for a template. So if you decide you want to filter or change the way a template is structured, you're simply going to go to the templates page. You're going to disable a template, and you will have the option once you disable this to toggle this back on if and when you are ready. So in future videos, I will go through the different templates, how to generate them based off of the type of customer you are. But overall, this is the high-level view of templates. And as a reminder, templates are designed to save time by eliminating repetitive journal entry setup, reduce errors through standardization, improve efficiency during month-end close, and keep your journal entries organized in one structured location. Thank you so much for listening, and please reach out to our customer success email if you have any future questions. Thank you.